Our next award is the HIV Hero Award. This award recognises outstanding service in the fields of HIV prevention, research, treatment, advocacy, care and support. This award is sponsored by our community partner, Positive Life New South Wales. Will you please welcome last year's HIV Hero Award recipient, David Crawford from Positive Life New South Wales, and Newtown's Greens MP, Jenny Leong.
Hi, Jenny and I are honoured to be here presenting the HIV Hero Award this evening, and which is proudly supported by Positive Life New South Wales. Daniel Ilford says the most heroic and often the most ordinary of people doing ordinary things for a humane or greater purpose. Robert Duvall, a hero is any man or woman who refuses to live in an utterly passive manner. And Dennis Till, heroes overcome their fear in order to do good for others. Heroes are genuinely unaware of the opinions of others who recognise these qualities of courage and applying their abilities as they are regarded as role models. Tonight, as part of the ACON Honour Awards, we are here to recognise their work with people living with and affected by HIV. I'm sure you will agree all these qualities are demonstrated in our nominees this evening, and here they are.
Lizzy Griggs, for 34 years of nursing, providing HIV prevention and education, including care and support for people living with HIV. Sister Margaret Mines, for her tireless work in supporting and caring for people living with HIV during the peak of the epidemic, from the late 1980s to the early 1990s. Sylviane Vincent, for her almost 2 decades of dedication, passion and commitment to people living with HIV through her work at the Bobby Goldsmith Foundation.
And that's my job. The pollies aren't supposed to say anything, so I acknowledge we're on Gadigal land, and I will tell you that there's one thing I want to say, which is this, that we must remember that any struggle for equality, whatever that equality is not a limited amount, and we can all have equality together. It doesn't mean we have to sacrifice certain people along the way. Let's all remember that. And the winner of the HIV Hero Award, presented by Positive Life New South Wales, goes to Lizzy Griggs.
Thank you. Look, seriously, I'm so thrilled. I can't tell you. I was nominated last year and David won! Stiff competition. Anyway, thank you, Shawnee, my darling. He nominated me again this year. I went, oh my God, how embarrassing. They're going to have to give it to me this year because seriously, push her off the stage, eventually. Anyway, just let me say, seriously, this is such an honour. And, I started working in HIV back in March when I turned 25. I was one of the first 3 nurses employed to set up Albion Street. And thank you. And I set up the bus with the darling Jeffrey Jackson, who died from AIDS in 1989. And he was a sex worker, and he came to work with us so we could go out and do prevention, education, whatever, for male sex workers and transgender sex workers, because they were totally overlooked. Not on purpose, but that's just sort of, they were on the sidelines of everything that was being directed for men who have sex with men back in the day. Anyway, the long and the short of it is, yes, it'll be 35 years in March next year, which means I'm turning 60. But what I'd like to say is, ACON didn't even really exist when I first started working in HIV. You were a little office eventually at the top of the TAB on Crown Street. So you know what? We've all come together through this. And ACON's just got bigger and bigger and bigger and stronger and stronger and stronger. And all these other fantastic organisations and groups of people who came together, we've all done it together. It's been the best work I've ever done in my life. And I would like to acknowledge darling Jeffrey Jackson, you know, who didn't make it, and also the darling Jeffrey Fish, who worked for ACON, and he was with SWAP, and also with AFAO, and Matthew Toomey, and what did Maureen Stapleton say at the Oscars? I just want to thank everyone I've ever met ever in my life.